Hello, hello, hello. There I am. Greetings. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better for those of you who did catch earlier. Let me... got controllers on attached to my arm, so I'm basically making noise everywhere I go. And I realized my camera is whoop, too far up, and I need to stop leaning back. There we go. Just the way I like it. Leaned back. So, I am... I'm so excited today. Because triangle strategy... Hello, Em. What's up? It's a mad face. The chair. The chair is like... So, for the rest of you, I bought my brother and I, though technically it was me who bought them, new chairs for our dining room. So, the old chairs, we haven't had time to, because of the weather, to tear them apart. So, all the remaining dining chairs, which are the same as the chair I've been using, are available. Now, 2 are fine, 1 was pre-broken before I even started streaming. So now this chair I get to sit back like I used to with the old chair before it broke. And I will get a proper chair. That's not in doubt. How are you, Em? How you doing? Good to see you here. I'm gonna take a drink. Good, we had the collab earlier today. Though I had to duck out early because a friggin' horsefly bit me. And it stung like shit. I get through... It's bloody raining and storming out there. I get on the bike to pick up my copy of Triangle Strategy from the local EB Games. Perfectly fine. I get a bloody bite from a single fly, and that's where the pain comes from, and I was sitting here. Yeah, I'm fine. I went across the street, got, it's downstairs, right? I left it downstairs. Got, one of those anesthetic rubs, where it's, like, mild anesthesia for it. And I just rubbed that in, put a band-aid over it so I wouldn't be tempted to scratch it. And right now, I'm not really noticing it. So I'm doing good. I've taken precaution. I also almost forgot to stream Triangle Strategy despite being so excited for it because something else released today. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous's first DLC came out today. And that almost, I was playing through the game again and I forgot I needed to get ready at 6. I forgot I needed to take a shower. I've been smelling like a wet dog all day today. It very much is like that. So many things to play, so little time. Also, because pretty much no one was here during the collab because I forgot to put it on my Twitter. I changed my hair colors a little. My blue is a little more faded, it's more cyan. And instead of gold, I have red. Isn't it? Fun fact, the red actually has a bit of purple in it. I wanted to change up my palette a little bit. It's a nice red, right? It's hard to notice because of my brown hair. You know, give me a second. Whoop. Ooh. Even the little tips that used to be yellow are nice and red. But it really fits it, but there, because it's so small, it really fits into the, into my brown hair. Red and gold look really good together, hair and eyes, right? Right? It's so good. But yeah. I made those annotations the other day. Over the weekend, actually, and then shit happened. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm adorable. I can say that now without cringing at myself. This is what streaming has done to me. Anyway, let me just to this. So it's here, it's updated. Make sure. Triangle strategy. I am looking forward to this. This game, the last thing I pre-ordered was Sword of the Line Actualization Licorice. Licorice. Was not impressed by it in the end. Was a bad pre-order because it was like half the price later. Hey Hickey! Good, we're just gonna start, Triangle Strategy. So excited, and I'm feeling better by the way. It's not itchy, it doesn't sting any. No, I don't want to use my demo save, because that will throw us into chapter 3. I want to start fresh. Yes, I played the demo. I got tempted, I wanted to play the gameplay. 83 Metacritic, 9 out of 10 Nintendo Life. Jeez. So normal because I'm Fire Emblem trash. You said horse eye. I thought you meant a big ass fly. They can get big ass compared to a normal fly. Is it a standalone game or part of something? It's a standalone. This game is by itself. They stated they're gonna put in no DLC. This is the game as it is. Let me know if the volume needs adjusting, by the way. Because I haven't streamed on the Switch in a little while.
The kingdom of Glenbrook, through which runs the mighty Nozelia River, bringing flourishing trade.
You'll see that inspiration in, oh, I should, right, because, yeah, I should switch to this. There we go. I have Pokemon as the background image. Ultra Nuzlocke will be coming. Because I get tempted when you play games. Well, enjoy. Just sit back and enjoy. Yep, those graphics look real familiar. Look at that world map. It's beautiful.
The Grand Duchy of Esfrost, a land of ice and snow beneath which slumbers rich veins of iron.
That sounds like my kind of country.
And in the desert, the holy state of Hyzat, home to the lake from which is harvested the salt essential to life.
I don't like that it's called Holy State. Navigate, please let me into that world, right? Sparkly. Look at that, yeah, look at that lake.
Controlling one vital resource, conflict between these three powers was all too common.
Yeah.
Minor disputes and skirmishes gave rise
to
look at that art. Battles, and before long, the realm was engulfed in a bloody conflict that would rage on for years. Many died in what came to be known as the Salt Iron War.
The Salt Iron War.
Brought to their limits and facing their mutual demise, the three powers at last negotiated a truce. The Nozelia Consortium is formed, a neutral organization that oversees fair trade of iron and salt. Finally, peace came to the realm.
But I'm sensing a but.
30 years pass.
Oh wow, 30 years.
A new bond is set to be formed between the Grand Duchy of Esfrost and House Wolffort of Glenbrook, whose power in the kingdom is second only to that of the royal family itself. Okay,
so peace for 30 years, and the powers of one country are marrying to not to the royal of another country, but to a family, but to like I guess it's like a princess marrying a duke in a way, I would guess. I guess we really need to see how this duchy. No warlord swoops in, no play. Right? Something's gonna go wrong. I was expecting there to be like a but, shadows in the distance, but it's like, nope. No, here you go. World actually is. We held peace for 30 years. What? Oh, look at that. 3D with. Oh.
Lord Serenoa?
Rise of the Shield Hero, I see. Ooh, voice acting. I'll put on auto.
Good morning.
Oh, I love this aesthetic, this 2.5.
Congratulations, my lord. The future of Wolffort is looking brighter than ever.
Today's the day, is it not? We're all ready for the big moment.
Okay. What's the big moment?
Thank you, everyone.
Gotta love it when I don't have to do all the voice acting.
Master, Lord Serenoa.
That's why I like Persona. I don't have to do any in the main cat scenes.
You were here after all.
Oh, I just realized something. One second.
Ah, Benedict. It would seem word has reached the people already.
There is a... Whoop. What do you think you do well as a voice actor? I find my voice too nasally, personally. Yeah, I'd have to put in practice. But I find my voice too nasally. I'd have to do stuff to clear out my nose more. And then I don't ever feel like it's worth it. It's kind of sad as to say. I'm going to turn the game audio up just a tad and see how... That's like it at max. Profile. Oh, look at that! I was thinking they don't have pictures next to their names. Oh, I've gotten a lot of practice, yeah. But I still need more. Okay. Wait, what was it? Only son to Simon, legendary warrior and head of House Wolf. Your voice is fine. There's ways to learn to speak more from the back of your throat and push your diaphragm. The same as you learn to sing. The artist is pretty, right? Look at that.
You can thank Eridor for that. He couldn't refrain from blabbing the news to anyone who would listen. I'll have a talk with him after.
Oh. He looks like Percy. That design reminds me of Percy from Critical Role Campaign 1. Those circular glasses, that distinguished look of aristocracy. Now I know the price of artwork. Everything looks expensive to me now, right? No mercy, Percy.
This is a momentous day. Not merely for our domain, but for all of Glenbrook. I do not think it possible to keep it a secret.
They're watching the Prime Video now. Oh, Legends of Vox Machina.
Well
So good.
my lord, but you must consider your betrothed's lineage.
Okay, so he's the one getting married to.
I'm well aware of the situation, Benedict. I cannot say for sure what repercussions this may have. What I do know
It's really
is that
good when you do
people
get a
rejoice
chance.
for us and harbor hope for the future.
It's kind of sad they didn't Tiberius
future lord of
Storm
House
when
Wolfort,
they didn't get
I
that
must
voice
rise
actor
to the
back, but
occasion.
seems that they've parted permanently.
Fine resolve, my lord. As House Steward, I will do all in my power to assist.
Whoop. I need to remember not to get trigger happy with buttons.
Thank you, Benedict. It is heartening to have the support of my father's right-hand man.
Shall we head to the port then, my lord?
Tiberius Stormwind, one of the voice actors who is part of the group and then had a personal issue, so he had to depart from the group. And then later was killed in story. Yeah, Orion? I don't remember how to pronounce things anymore. Things happened, basically, and they stated he wouldn't be brought back in for Legends of Vox Machina. It was literally on that Kickstarter, like, for a question of would Tiberius Stormwind be in it? Anyway.
So soon? I had thought we would have more time.
The river's waters have risen with the heavy rainfall earlier this week. And given the wind, I think it likely that Esfrost's ship will arrive ahead of schedule.
You never cease to amaze. Very well then. Let us be
It's
on our
time
way.
to go meet the new wifey. I should have put that accent on it. It sounds terrible when I say it like that. So I played chapters 1, 2, and I started free in the demo, and then it ends after free, but then I was like, I kind of want to save it now that I already have, because I had the pre-order, like, I had a deposit on the pre-order already by that point. More like waifu strategy. No, that's Fire Emblem. I mean, waifu emblem. So, yeah. Cool. I know this. There we go. So that yeah. Green ones are optional, but you can learn new things and background events going on. Path traveled. Chapter 1. What's the Final Fantasy live letter of 69 on tonight? Nice. Nice. What's wrong with me? Serenoa Benedict. Tactician, swordsman. Unit details, you can press the X button to equip accessories. I got nothing. Nobody. Alright, let's head for the harbor. Gotta do the tongue pop. Nice. Nice. Go bee, more like go away bees, except not real bees. Real bees are nice. Oh, pink-haired woman.
But Lady Frederica, there is no one here to receive you.
He will be along shortly, no doubt. If I have heard true, he is not the type to keep a lady waiting.
I like the voice acting. Always trust a pink-haired NPC.
We wish you everlasting happiness, my lady.
Thank you. I shall work hard, both for my new home and for my motherland.
Sorry. Ooh, look at that. Not my preferred aesthetic. I like long hair, but I like bangs. I can admit that. I can admit that. The eldest daughter of the Aefrost family, and Serenoa is betrothed. She is the daughter of the former Archduke and a Rosalian woman and half-sister to Gustulf. I'm sure these are all things that will make sense later.
Please let brother, the Archduke, know that.
As you command, my lady. We leave the rest to you, Gila.
This is all information that will make sense. Ah, damn it, I missed that. Another unique NPC talking, and I missed the profile button. I like to say that they're like, no one's here to receive you. 2 of their soldiers are just standing there with them as the ship goes away. So it's not like they're leaving them completely undefended.
Phew, Glenbrook at last. Finally, we can take a moment of respite from our long journey.
Okay. Grella Brees. Frederica's attendant and tutor in the arcane arts. She once studied in the Ministry of Magic in Hyzant, but the allure of a frosty... I forgot how to pronounce it. She looks like a teacher, right? It makes sense. In the Aefrosti archive compelled her to move to the Duchy. Well, she's a tutor, which is... I mean...
That said,
for the rich.
seem we've arrived ahead of schedule.
Damn wind, getting them here early.
I much prefer it to being late. This is a momentous day for us
music.
both, and for the entire realm. We cannot afford to make a bad first impression.
I agree, which is why we cannot have you looking so tense. Why don't we go for a bit of a stroll?
A fine idea. After all, this may be the last time in a while that I am free to do as I please.
Oh.
Most are not inclined to grant liberty to one of Rosellan heritage, such as me.
What does that mean, though? Can I get... I want more background
You brought
information
that
on
candle
this.
with
Of course. It is the only memento I have of my mother.
Ooh. They got killed by rocks. Or arrows.
Thank you kindly, little lady. Letting a whole boatload of guards go back home was a stroke of genius. We heard tell you'd be here, and we wanted to be the ones to welcome you.
The winds of fortune are blowing today, aren't they, Pa?
Betty's hot. Shush.
Brigands!
Shush.
Stand back, Frederica. I shan't
You're
let
probably right. That's the thing, you're probably right. There's like a 1 in 50 chance you're right. Oh. Oh, I like that. You get to see us move into the battlefield. So, Holy Empire with the Salt Lake. Trade capital. Frosty Balls of the Giants. I mean, what? Right, in we go. Let's go, 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 go. Lift, 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 lift.
What do you intend to do with us?
Make you our little hostages is all.
Fortunately, he doesn't have a
And
profile
wring
button,
every
but he's
last
definitely
coin
unique.
Out of the duchy and House Wolford.
What's with that pink hair, though? Ya Rosellen?
Okay, so this is a racial issue.
And that lady looks like she's from Hyzant. Did we go after the wrong boat?
Impossible! The ship was full of Frosty soldiers.
Frosty, that's it. Frosty.
Enough.
My ass is frosty.
I am without a doubt.
And we made it in time.
Have you bandits no shame? Attacking two innocent women?
You gave up the penta. God damn it, then. Marx ass Frosty. I Marx ass Frosty. I got a frosty butt. Put your hands on it and you'll get frostbite.
And just who in the hell are you?
In Norzelia, the three guiding principles prevail. Utility, morality, and liberty. These take the form of invisible parameters that influence the choices you make throughout the game. These decisions will shape Serenoa's convictions, as well as influence which companions may choose to join his cause. Okay. Who are you exactly? A band of common brigands from the looks of it? You needn't know who. Surrender now and we can resolve this peacefully. You bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter? You know what? I'm gonna ask. Maybe I'll learn something about him. Serenova's convictions have been strengthened.
You two bear a striking resemblance. Might you be father and daughter?
You got that right. This is Trish, my pride and joy. She's a chip off the old block, ain't she?
He's bragging.
Minus the stench and the hairy arms, maybe.
Ooh, look, once you know their name, we can check. Oh, that's nice. Look at it. I love the aesthetic. She is cute. She's got that streak in her, and they really went all out with the design of a brigand outfit. Daughter of Travis, head of the band of thieves that steals from the rich across Norzelia. She inherited her thieving skills from her father and has enough courage to put the rest of the crew to shame.
You wound me, girl! That was supposed to be a compliment.
If you'd prefer, we'll leave you alone to settle your family dispute.
Infighting.
You're the whole reason we're quarreling, you dolt.
Exactly. You're about to pay for messing with Travis, the Bandit King.
Oh, and here we go. Bandit leader Travis. I mean, they're ridiculous. He's kind of attractive. I see it. Definitely for you, Em. Definitely a dad. Got that dad look to him. Head of the band of thieves that appears across Norzelia stealing from the rich. His thieving skills are second to none, as is his luck to escape from trouble they land him in. Not 100% my type, but yes.
Our foe has lost their composure. Well done, my lord.
Yes, Benedict. I would like some eggs, Benedict.
Enough of this. You'll regret ruining our plans.
Let's go!
To arms, my lord.
Stand back, the both of you.
No, we fight together. I brought this upon us through my indiscretion. Pray allow me to help.
My lady.
I am a teacher of the arcane arts, and Frederica is a most apt pupil.
I can assure you we shan't be a burden.
Okay.
Ask for your support from the back lines.
And you shall have it.
Why didn't you tell me you were having such fun? I would have joined you sooner.
That voice sounds... Where have I heard that?
What are you doing here?
Let us talk later. Now, I believe we have some lawless ruffians to rout.
Sounds familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Alright. Mysterious friend-or. Benedict's aptitudes in battle. Unwavering support with a strategic edge. Aid comrades with a variety of support abilities. Alters the turn order of his allies. Frederica's aptitude. Sweeping spells that affect multiple enemies. Fire spells to send flammable squares ablaze. Ooh, that's a strategy. Grella. My healer. Okay. Your feel Super Fire Emblem meets Monster Hunter with the art and the voice acting, right? And then we have this, and we'll have Fire Emblem free houses. It will be great. Is that good? It's something. Good is subjective.
I hope adults are ready to learn a hard lesson. You'll need more than numbers to beat us.
Technically, you still have the numeric advantage.
Their confidence is admirable, at least. Orders, my lord?
Give them no quarter. We cannot allow brigands to have the run of Wolfort.
Just who are these people anyway?
Now, Benedict.
In battle, positioning turn order. Okay. Height advantage. Back attacks guaranteed a crit. Let's see. Order is... Okay, so... Okay. Traditional turn-based. So, yeah, a little more in common with Final Fantasy Tactics. And buttons to move the camera.
Think you got what it takes to best my family? Ha! Fools, the lot of you. Hope you're ready.
Here he comes.
Give him a fight, men. Distinguish yourself in battle and you'll receive your due reward.
Blue panels are within movement range, but out of enemy range. Purple is within enemy range. Red indicates that the unit can attack the enemy from that panel. I played the demo, so I got a bit of awareness.
You will pay for your crimes.
Let's go.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Commands, actions, items. I'm gonna delay your turn, friendo.
I'll make this quick.
Hopefully it'll give us long enough.
You're all high and mighty, huh?
I played the...
Well, we'll show you we're no slouches ourselves.
Yes. And Sword Online lines again. I played the first demo, which is about Chapter 7 on one particular route. As they put, I believe at least on one particular route. It might have been before a major thing. I communicated bad references. Sword Online is good references, for me at least. And then I played the prologue one, but I didn't finish it. Because I kind of didn't want to spoil the beginning of the game before I played it on stream too much.
We're just trying to make a living here.
Yes.
I don't play around.
Well, it says they steal specifically from the rich, so... I assume they're meant to be more like Robin Hoodie than assholes.
Disregard the law. There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Raging Beast.
It is time to strike.
Much appreciated. Charge!
Double thrust. From behind!
Stand a chance. Yes.
At least they're meant to be empathized. I get the feeling, because it says certain...
Don't make it a contest, my friend. Let us see who brings down more of these ruffians.
I get the feeling that in certain... If this game is going the routes, I guess in certain routes you may be able to recruit them, or under certain conditions, or these secret stats they talk about.
I think not.
go in the background.
Whatever would I tell your father if harm were to befall you?
These are no ordinary men.
Oof. I like it. They have a bit more personality than we're the tutorial bandits.
Let us remain calm and clear-headed. That is our surest path to victory.
Because I felt that with, I mean, that's the truth with Fire Emblem Three Houses, actually. The first enemy you fight is the stereotypic, we're bandits. We got shit all other than we are bandits.
We must defend ourselves from this danger that threatens us. I will end this.
Scorch.
With the powers in me.
Admit the tutorial bandits to break the fourth wall. I feel like some games, there are games out there that do that. Spoils. You can claim spoils. On rare occasions, small box exquisite. They are automatically... Spoils cannot be used the moment they acquire. Require you to be... Okay, cool. Basically, pick it up. Be aware enemies will pick it up. And if they're really rare drops, you'll pick them up automatically.
Hope you're ready.
Follow-up attacks. When an enemy is struck with a physical attack, any ally on the opposite side of that enemy will automatically perform a follow-up. It's just a band of retired brawlers that goes around fake bandit scenarios setting up for upcoming adventurers. Yeah, that'd be funny. Oh boys, here it comes again. We got new adventurers. We got new chosen ones coming. Oh, I can do this. I learned this trick during the demo. Backstab, but also use a spear to hit across both panels.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Pain sword on her. Okay, here come more bandits. Yeah, I should have left him looking back. Noah could use the most, but I'd rather do this.
Be gone with you!
Hello.
Boom! Yeah, it really would be a wholesome interpretation, though. Okay, go over here. Scorched again.
With the powers in me.
Boom! God, I love this aesthetic, though. The 2.5. I mean, these are the same guys who did Octopath, so I shouldn't be surprised that they and the enemy abused the mechanics. I shouldn't be surprised that they,
My lord.
yeah, had the same thing. Oh, but range units can't, do it. Interesting.
Charge.
They can't abuse the mechanic to backstab.
Be gone.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna gang up. Yeah, it's Switch exclusive. At least as far as I know, it is just on the Switch. That's as far as I know. Because I think it's made by the studio that did Octopath, but it's made specifically for this. A lot of people expected. Okay, she can attack from a range, but she can't follow up. Yeah, pretty much. This cost me $80 because I put down the $10
Just as I planned.
$10 deposit. I don't regret it though. My day when I'm through, and no word that I've written will ring quite as true as burn. Burn, butcher, burn. Yeah, I'm ready to burn, Keg. Cure wounds. Sereno is pretty bad right now.
This will help.
Welcome, Keg. We just started out triangle strategy.
For peace.
Yeah, follow up. Boom.
Follow my lead.
Old man back attack. Okay.
Coming through.
Oh no. Okay. Okay, buddy. Get up here. Have some HP. You got strats for your triangles. Right? All the strats.
Forward.
No, not that. Let's try to delay his turn while we're at it.
Make this quick. Ha-ha!
I'm gonna move here,
I see a path to victory.
and I'm gonna hope that they work together. With enough triangles, you can make a pyramid. Now, how about them strats, right? Right? Ultimate strat. Pyramids.
Me at him.
Ouch.
Over here. Huh?
Ouch.
Let me heal your wounds.
Okay, another cure around.
This will be of great use.
Try to fence him back in. Oh no.
Over here.
I mistrusted my strategies. Okay.
With the powers in me.
Fire. Takes care of another. Backstab. Follow up.
You've left yourself open.
You've been playing so much Elden Ring, Keg, it's not even funny.
Carefully.
You're all about them Elder Rings. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Medicine is superior. That seemed to work.
To lead.
Oh, level up.
Must grow.
Damn.
He's gonna hit me from the front to get a backstab from his buddy, but it won't affect
There
as
is
much.
No mercy on the battlefield.
Okay, here we go.
Allow me.
Move here.
I'm a fool. Fool.
Ready for battle.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, thank goodness you didn't go after
Shall
Serenoa.
we begin?
Pyramids are the peak of human construction too. You're onto something, Hickey. Hickey understands the real truth for this world. Pyramids.
Be at ease.
The structure of all mankind is pyramids.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Get behind him. Hit him over the head with a book.
You've left yourself open.
We will make our ideals reality.
Charge.
Come on. Oh, no, that hits Benedict. Instead, I want you to distract the daughter.
You don't stand a chance.
There we go.
What would father do? Parry.
I struck true
Down.
for the future of House Wolford.
Damn it all. This can't be.
Got him. Ooh, exquisite spoilts acquired. Gonna go straight for... Oh, no, he went for...
There is no mercy on the battle.
Interesting.
You
I'm
have
super
nothing
resolved.
left.
Is it any wonder I was upset I couldn't stream it? All I want to do... it's all I want to play. If I streamed what I wanted to play, we would be playing also, like, only every time I want to play something. We were playing very, very heavily cheating, very heavily modded, well, not heavily modded, but mostly cheated, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Because that's what I was playing before stream. But the problem is that even if I played it on and no one cared about the fact that I have a mod that basically makes the game, breaks the game, it's a lot of voice acting for me. And I've gotten to the point I'm replaying the game again, but I'm like, my hand is just hitting the space bar to get past the prologue.
We mustn't lose heart.
In turn,
Let us pry out their weakness.
end it.
You are
that hurt.
overconfident.
It's fair, right?
Day, you bastards!
And she's defeated. Exquisite spoils secured. What did I get? What did I get? Come on, show me what I got. Results. Kudos, coins, 2 iron. I got 2 iron and a large HP pellet. Nice. Wait. Nice. Oh, listen to that music.
Wait, I know that face! That's the Wolfort Lordling!
What's that you say?
Wolfort? It can't be.
What are they doing here so damn soon?
This ain't what we planned for. Let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle. Oh, the music went away with him. Loki's trivia. Alright, enjoy your luck, Keg. Oh, and there's M with the... Ah, Keg! There's a shout out.
I would have preferred to apprehend them and see them atone for their crimes, but so be it.
Had to get dinner.
Your bride-to-be is safe. Isn't that what matters?
Goddamn, I have to hit A to continue, but A is on my hand to get water.
My bride-to-be?
My sincerest apologies. I had no idea we were being trailed by bandits. But where are my manners? I am Frederica of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. I have come to fulfill our agreement.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I am honored to join you in marriage and to call House Wolfort my new home.
After this event, I will refill my water.
And pleasure is mine, Lady Frederica. Pray forgive me for not introducing myself sooner.
Good, I'm gonna have to chug
I think you'd fight at each other's side in battle before exchanging your vows. Though, I dare say that it bodes well for Wolford that its new lord and lady make such a fine team.
Your Highness!
Oh, what do we got? Hey, dude.
Here you are. Why, the entire Kingsguard has been scouring the land for you.
Did you sneak out of the castle again, Roland?
Oh.
When I heard my best friend's betrothed was arriving in Glenbrook, I simply couldn't miss the occasion.
The younger prince of Glenbrook. The younger son of King Regnar, who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. Serenoa of House Wolford is his closest friend. Okay.
While we
youngest
appreciate
prince.
the sentiment,
or younger.
You should have said something to the king.
He looks so prissy.
I'm the least of my dear father's concerns.
Yet, judging from his voice, he is
Though I suspect Huette will
the
think
most
otherwise.
troublesome.
I suppose I'd best be on my way back.
Sloppy.
Rest easy, my fair Lady Frederica. You are in good hands here. I look forward to celebrating your union. Till we meet again.
Ooh. The ring. What was that about?
His ring bore the insignia of Glenbrook's royal family.
Oh, okay.
Could that have been?
Yep, younger prince.
Prince Roland, King Regnar's younger son.
So a lord and a prince drove off a band of brigands by their own hand. What a fascinating nation we've come to, Frederica.
It's one of those...
This is Sheila.
Yeah.
My tutor and attendant.
So basically they come from somewhere where obviously the royalty doesn't try to get their hands dirty.
Famed is the martial prowess of the Wolforts. It was an honor to be able to witness it firsthand.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Serenoa of House Wolfort. And this is Benedict, trusted steward of my family.
Aww. Everyone needs an older mentor.
To serve Lord Serenoa in any and all matters.
Lovely.
On
Lovely.
behalf of House Wolfort, I welcome you to our domain.
You may think this is an odd question, my lord, but I ask it nonetheless. What does the color of my hair mean to you?
if it's not too far for me to say so, I find it most beautiful. I find your courage to be more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield. I think it nothing to be surprised about. We have Roselle living in our very own domain. I like option 2. I like to acknowledge that she's more than that hair. She's...
I find your courage
yes.
more noteworthy than your appearance. You held your own out there on the battlefield.
Exactly.
You flatter me, my lord. I apologize if I was out of line.
You have
Far from
concerns.
House Wolford values the strength and courage of one and all.
I have lived
Yeah,
a
that seems to be the appeal.
sheltered life in Esfrost, but I promise I will do all in my power to make myself useful.
I don't like how she put that, useful.
Makes 2 of us. Fortunately,
That suggests-
there is plenty of time for us to learn together.
The awkwardness.
Yes.
We are betrothed.
Together.
And we have to spend the rest of our
Lady
lives
Frederica,
together.
Everyone awaits. Allow us to escort you back to Castle Wolford.
Castle!
Thank you, Benedict. It would be my honor.
Frederica and Gila joined your forces. Ah, Roland's party went off. I like how they even acknowledged that they went off that direction.
Serenoa of Glenbrook's House Wolford and Frederica of Esfrost will unite in marriage to strengthen the ties between their 2 nations. In doing so, the newfound allies hope to hold their own in the face of Hyzant's salt monopoly, which continues even now, decades after the war. Who could have known that this was but a prelude to an uprising that would engulf all of Norzelia?
Okay, there's the butt I was looking for. Encampment has been added. Provisioner has been added to the encampment. Ooh, wait, we got optional. But first I'll go to the encampment. The encampment. You can select the encampment from the main menu. Here is the encampment. This humble merchant brought fine goods. Will sell... You can purchase items and accessories and sell unwanted items to him. Oh, what do you got? You're too rich for my blood. Oh, that is sensitive. Oop. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on at the castle. Roland would have just returned. I guess we'll see what's going on with him. Whiteholm Bridge.
Wherever did my fool brother run off to? I explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
Oh, hello. Frenny Glenbrook, the Crown Prince and eldest son of Regna. He studies the art of kingship at his father's side and manages the Royalist. He often finds himself at odds with his younger brother Roland due to their differing personalities. See, he looks a little less like a prince, but then I remember our Heavenward's noble houses. And not always is a good-looking person a good person.
It would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the King's Guard and went on a little excursion, as he's wont to do.
Minister of Glenbrook, Patarelli Consar. A nobleman whose name has long been known through Glenbrook. He leads the Royalist, a faction that supports the royal family and dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister. This guy looks like a villain. This guy looks like a villain. Like, seriously. That is a villain's face. That is a villain's face. Like, if he's not scheming something, I greatly misjudged him.
I I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family. No matter. I will see to matters myself.
Okay.
Your honored guests have arrived, Your Highness.
Minister of the Nozelian Consortium, Claris Broker? Claris Broker? Imagine he travels among the realm's nations as a member of the Nozelian Consortium, an independent and neutral organization that manages the trade of iron and salt. He also looks like a villain. It's the facial expressions. I may be wrong, but he feels that way. Because anyone could be a villain. Has the face, right?
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Claris.
But of course, Your Highness.
Let's do this. Give me the deets. Give me the lowdown.
The imposing-looking woman over there is General Avlora of Esfrost.
Okay, General. Shit-eating grin, right?
The battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero.
Whoop. Shit. I need to just put these down.
If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself. Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy State of Hyzant.
Okay, a minister in a holy land.
7, and has been placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs. 'Tis a rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
Saintly okay, I'm guessing the Holy Nation has is a council then. Or it could be a autocracy, Saintly 7. Yeah, we'll find out more. But okay.
General of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man. Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Ah, another Hyzant.
Just so, my lord. As you doubtless know, he is the Holy State's Minister of Salt.
Oh.
A prestigious position, though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
Interesting.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife. Thank you, Claris. I can see they were not wrong to tap you to lead the consortium.
As the officially appointed bookmaker for the tournament, it would not do for me to be ignorant of the combatants.
Interesting. Oh!
Your Highness, Lord Thalos and Lady Erica, brother and sister of the Archduke, have arrived.
Okay.
They will be joining the festivities in Archduke Gustadolf's stead.
Word has it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
Archduke Gustadolf
Interesting.
is set to prize freedom more than anything. It would seem that includes the freedom to put his own family above all.
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own. Do take care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
Okay.
You need not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
Ruling family generals. It's sounding like, take another Fire Emblem equivalent, but only in structure. Like, Edelgard's country. That clear division of standings.
Honored guests, I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook. It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom in my father's stead. I can assure you we have spared no effort.
I love it. I love
preparing
political
for tomorrow's
intrigue.
Festivities. Let us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves. Allow me to escort you to Whiteholm Castle, where the ceremony will take place. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. There's a tourney going on. How does this lead into a war, I wonder? Oh, garden.
Prince Roland. Finally, you return.
I'm guessing his own guard.
At ease, Huette. I
Duet.
trust all was well in my absence.
Well enough.
Love the
Another
music.
visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Oh, she cute. She cute. Actually, I say she's more hot than cute, actually. Got very mature face. Her design actually kind of reminds me of Attack on Titan, that sort of facial design. A relatively new member of the King's Guard, entrusted with Roland's protection, she dreamt of serving the crown from a young age and was appointed to the position in the King's Guard after years of hard work. She's gotta be exacerbated, isn't she?
My apologies for leaving unannounced.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside
And you're on the position, right?
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Yeah, but she wants the position, so...
No one would lose any sleep if something happened to me. Father and Franny least of all.
Aw, black sheep is what he is.
Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well, I would not. Or have you forgotten that you are my one and only sworn liege?
There we go. I have a responsibility to you. Remember that shit.
Forgive me, truly. It won't happen again.
She won't believe you.
I should hope not.
Exactly. I
So
hope.
it is true that you plan to fight
Whoop. Every
an
time.
attorney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
How did you...
His Grace told me, when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
God
So
damn it.
Father knew all along.
Yep.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. I
Right?
won't be
Yeah, she
slipping
kind of
away on
does.
my watch this time.
As you wish.
Ah, there we go. She gets back and he gets chewed out and she's like, and I'll help you fight tomorrow even though it's a dumb thing to do, you moron. And there's no other. Alright, in we go. Let's go home. Let's go home. Castle Wolfred Hall.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Taciturn woman.
Were there any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
We've barely walked in the door and we got a guy shouting.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout so? Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
There is no cause for concern, Eridor. Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
Oh, hello. That sort of old veteran, bigger brother, second, like, cool uncle vibe. That's what I get from this. Like that, you know? This is a guy who, obviously, if he's got a family, he loves him. If he doesn't have a family, the people he's in service to are his family. He's got a loud voice, he looks like that, and that says that he's very dedicated to his job. I don't know why, it's just like he looks too fitting in his armor for it to ever be that he does anything but serve. An experienced soldier and commander of Wolford's forces, he has served Simon along Benedict since the Saltine War and continues to do whatever he can as loyal retainer to House Wolford. Aww.
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow me to introduce those...
It's interesting they sent her attendant with her.
This is Eridor, Master-at-Arms and commander of our military forces.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
See what I mean?
And this is Anna.
Instantly saw, like, your family now.
If you require anything, just say the word.
Anna. House Wolford spy. Anna Pascal. An expert spy and Benedict's right hand. She was taken in by Wolford after losing her parents and swears to do everything in her power to repay that debt. She cute. She is cute too.
Blood, but they are my family just the same. And from this day on, they're your family as well.
Aww.
I am aware
How
that in
wholesome.
all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride. Nah, it brings a tear to my eye.
Aww.
His voice certainly does carry.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Aww. They all laugh except for Benedict and Anna. I like that detail.
Your father awaits you in his chambers. As for me, I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with Anna and Eridor.
Okay.
Lady Frederica, pray come with me. Father is expecting us.
Anna and Eridor joined your forces. They will now die for you. Anna's aptitude in battles. Strike enemies from the shadows. Takes 2 actions in the same turn and can conceal herself from enemy eyes. Okay, so the rogue. Eridor's aptitude. Draws enemy attacks, so I'm guessing taunt? Counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. So he taunts and he hits people who hit him. Interesting. That could be useful.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
The ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
Oh.
Still can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
Oh, I see.
You can thank King Regnant for that. Most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal.
So, because they said at the beginning, Glenbrook was good at trading, so it had the gold. Acefrost had iron, and the Holy whatever had salt. So, they're opening a new mine, but it's in Glenbrook territory. Interesting. It's they're giving up. They're allowing another nation to gain a resource that they didn't before.
Delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan...
God,
Esfrost,
that.
who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven.
Okay, so we're getting different delegates
Lord
here.
Simon will serve as Glenbrook's delegate and meet with the 2 before the ceremony. Yes?
Quite so. After that, it will be House Wolfort's responsibility to see that our honored guests feel welcome. Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Consider it done.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney! Ah, my blood's already rushing. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing swords.
He does seem like the type,
From
doesn't he?
Esfrost, the much-renowned General of Laura. And from Hyzant, Minister Exham Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
Okay, so the people we saw earlier were the
Our
combatants.
reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawnspear. Still, I wish him all the best of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
Aww.
On that matter, there are two things I should make clear. Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
Okay.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Because he got overshadowed.
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
And so we
the
the
king
young lord
intervened.
in hopes of finding another way in. Well, it's more than welcome in my book. The royal family said we're free to put together our own contingent after all.
Even if it includes the
I reckon His
sun.
Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Finally, there is the matter of Lord Simon's health.
Oh.
Indeed. Sadly, the Lord of the House is in no condition to participate in the tourney.
He's a veteran, isn't he? I know a
Barring
few
some
are,
miracle,
but...
I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Yeah.
Lord Simon. I suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men. So be it then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming.
Political intrigue.
Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
I like that. They're like, yes, we're having delegates, but remember, everyone's got their own agenda. I love it when games are like that. They're not just like, here's the evil nation, here's the good nation. It's like, no. Every nation's got its things, and even the people in those nations have their own things, so, you know, keep aware. The cabinet.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed, the Lady Frederica.
Oh, right, I had auto turned off.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House Esfrost.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
There is no need for such formalities, my girl.
Oh, wow. That is definitely a veteran leader. Simon Warford, a legendary warrior whose valor brought an end to the Saltiron War, head of one of the three high houses of Glenbrook. He is an exemplary lord who has the love of his people and his king's trust.
You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Oh.
Pray forgive my
It's an odd
insolence.
question.
And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I should like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Okay.
Yes, Father.
Dot.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
Okay, so it's a political wedding, obviously.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance.
Ah, so they were strong-armed.
While Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine.
Okay.
And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king.
Hey, he's realistic about his
If the
position.
aim was to forge
I'll give him
the
that.
strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse...
Cast away like pawns.
Oh. And that's why it was...
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
A great symbol if we succeed, it's a great throwaway if they
understand.
don't.
And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision, then...
I mean... Ooh.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made my decision. As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford.
Oh, his health must be really bad for a war
serve in
veteran
my
to
stead
decide
from
to
tomorrow
give up
forth,
on his position.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready. Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
He's gonna take a war for that, because he's a war hero.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own schemes. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
It's nice that he said as your own person too, though, acknowledging she's a free-thinking
From
person.
the moment I boarded the ship.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Oh, okay.
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son.
Okay. Makes sense, though, because to announce it here would be kind of risky.
Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
He's such good spirits, isn't he? A young hawk soars. Complete. Chapter 1. Saving. 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 Saving.
30 years after the Salt Iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land. United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise.
What exactly is it? Is it a new iron vein or what?
This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long and battled realm.
You can't tell me that. You just said it's gonna go into war. Narrator, decide on your thoughts.
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace.
War. Good God, Joe, what is it good for?
Serenoa Wolffort. Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon, he must decide what foundation he would lay for this new era.
Chapter 2. To arms, brave warriors! Okay, so we have a dignity, we have one of the counts of, well, I'm assuming Hyzant is a council state. We have one of their council and a dignitary from the other one.
Minister Lila.
Just we have 2 arms.
Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
I love the music.
You're too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served an invaluable role in this.
Ooh. For a woman in charge of a section of a holy state, she's wearing a lot of gold. Which worries me. Right? God. What I love is you look at her hair and all her all the highlight parts of her hair are in like reddish purple. I love that detail. Lila Viscraft. Saintly 7, Minister of Medicine. Interesting. One of the Saintly 7, she is a woman of superior intellect who was appointed overseer of the Ministry of Medicine. Regal colors, gold and purple. True. Also, she fits the desert aesthetic because you look at how little she's wearing in... Stay with me as I say this. But like, because she's wearing very practical for a desert role, especially if she's... I don't want to assume that it's religious... What's the word I'm looking for? Usage. Holds knife. Yeah. I don't want to, you know, assume that their religion may be a cover for dark things or a way of controlling the masses, but it would make sense why she'd be more scantily clad than others. She likely lives in a very nice area away from the hazards of the desert, but we'll see what kind of woman she is.
Though I must admit, the news of the
I'm assuming a lot.
and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister.
Half-sister.
How did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war. An arrangement made with the previous Archduke.
Her father. Well,
Truth be told,
yeah,
I
father.
am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenoa Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
Well, entirely...
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
Wait, and this is your son. I may be getting married tomorrow, but... Please keep him away from me.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us
I'm
all.
cringe. I'm Max cringe.
For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
You're abdicating your position? Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolfort. As will I.
Every time, I accidentally hold the controller and hit that button.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
What's the young people?
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Orsalian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Huh.
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnels.
Oh, that's not good.
As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
New explosives? Oh god, did you discover gunpowder? Or an equivalent substance? Or Gatlock?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Gangplank on the dock. I'm already there!
I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House.
Oh, okay.
Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations. Take care not to cause offense.
Yeah, it turns out this game subtly is actually a Dragon Age side story.
Of course, Father.
Suddenly, you meet Sten. And Sten, and Sten, and Sten, and that's a Cerebos. And that Cerebos, and that Cerebos, and this is a Cerebos touching another Cerebos. Lord Dragan could be anywhere. I suppose this is as good an opportunity as any to speak with the common folk. Exploration, multiple phases, story scenes, and exploration. Walk around. Love this. Love the aesthetic. God, I love the aesthetic. I've heard tell of Prince Roland checking his duties around the castle again. Thanks heaven that shiftless child is in line for the crown. Roland isn't well liked because he's not the responsible one, then. At least that's what I'm assuming. Like, people like him, generally, when they know him, but as a ruler, people aren't supportive. As you may have questions about the joint mining venture, allow me to enlighten you. Allow me to explain. Combining the expertise and manpower of Nozelia's three nations, the mine unearthed in this... Whoop, crap, what happened? Oh, no, that's what happened. Like... My computer... Oh, no. Are we still maintaining... Shite. There we go. Everything froze for 2 seconds. I got worried. Everything froze. The computer did not like that. I accidentally clicked something. Stream, please. It wasn't the stream, it was OBS itself. 1 second. It was OBS itself. It was like having a delay between that and VC Face. Something was pulling resources out of nowhere, and it was like, well, I'm freaking out. Combining the expertise and manpower of Nozelia's three nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. Okay, so it is iron. Good to know. Because they said precious material. I was like, is it iron? Are they calling the iron the precious material? Or is it something new? No. And they're using new methods to unearth it, so... That's great. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. Precious material must have found a new vein of Coochie. New vein of Coochie! Whoop whoop! No, they don't... Aw, I'm the most precious? I'm precious. Oh, you went never... You went in different directions, right? I'm a precious material. Kuchi is a precious material. It is said that Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironworking is peerless. I can think of none more suited to oversee the mine's development. I got a pellet. I'm not gonna do my full voice acting for every NPC, so I may, at points, just like quickly go over them. I might speed read and tell you the gist, or I may look at it and do the whole thing. Depends on how I feel. And my water is still empty. 1 second, I'm gonna go refill my water. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's butt. Hail. Okay, no los dos. Yes, why not both? Technically speaking, the literal translation of that, 1 second, there we go. The literal translation of that is why not two, not why not both. But is considered a perfectly acceptable version for a child to say, not an adult. I also just chugged an entire glass of water because I actually needed it and Keg made all those redeems earlier. 44 minutes ago. God, that was a lot of cutscenes. To see the peace we enjoy now, one would never think that 30 years ago, our realm was engulfed in war. I've got the mental age of a child. It's not a mental age, it's a grammatic thing. You know, like how children say things that aren't grammatically correct? It's like that. So it's considered, in Spanish, that is, it literally translates to why not two, but that's grammatically correct for a child because you just go, oh yeah. They don't understand the language. If anything, it's a skill level in your Spanish. Plus, most people only know that line as it is. It's still accurate if you're quoting specifically that line. The Sultan War seems naught but a far-off nightmare now. Well, it has been 30 years. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolford. Thank you, Anna. The Marvels of Norzelia, Volume 8. You can get better understand. They have no direct effect on the story, but help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Okay. War Chronicle notes. Up the Norzelia River, past a handful of craggy mountains, lies Aefrost's capital. Despite the blizzards oft swirling about it, the city. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly read it, because, despite being in the mountains, it's well maintained. The people who dwell there are spirited and undaunted. Working together, they have managed to thrive in one of the most inhospitable places in the realm. This fortitude has had the nation become a force to be reckoned with. Ironstone was carved out of a rocky mountain, which is unusual, but fitting with a land with countless iron mines within its borders. It functions as a castle and an iron factory. Gotta give them that. Skilled artisans in the Grand Duchy are brought to the castle, where they mass-produce ironworks and engage in technological resources. Thanks to its enormous forge, as large as and as hot as the mouth of a volcano within the castle, they're able to create huge quantities of ironwork. See, that's cool. See, that's a cool thing to have on the side here that I can read about. The fact that they have a huge forge in the castle. In Weapons Daily Force, the Black Irons. Upon the castle's ramparts is arguably the crowning achievement, the gigantic bell, larger than the largest dragon. What? Okay. This just revealed that dragons exist. I cannot begin to fathom how they created such a beast. Each day, the bell tolls the time for the people in the capital, and it's so loud it can be heard throughout the mountains, and has even been known to trigger avalanches in distant slopes. I feel bad for anyone who tries to build a city where it causes an avalanche, though. Did I go in this house? I did not. It's a cat! It's a cat! One second. Hey, kitty kitty. Kitty kitty kitty. It's a cat. I will name you after a fellow VTuber. Your name is now Aya. I would, wouldn't I? Soldier? There's nothing amiss, Lord. Another quiet day. We're playing hide and seek until Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. Take care not to hurt yourself. Favorite game. Clever mind to hide. Perhaps use that cleverness to help your father. Use a barrel. I'll give her a little advice. Barrels. I would never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now. I speak from experience. They won't. However, there may be even better places to be found around town. You're right, my lord. I'll find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. My husband works from dawn to dusk at the port, lifting crates, and who knows what else. Would have been a vein of poop. Vein of poop. Poop vein. Who knows what else? It's honest work, though. The backbone of our livelihoods besides. It's just like him to gallivant off with nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How will you describe this town, Serenoa? Know your town, you must take the time to relish her company. That is what Eridor told me. Perhaps in more colorful words. The port is the center of commerce. The town is built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. And Sylvan Castle Walls is a town of peace. Sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Yeah, I assume, yeah. But indeed, this place is truly alive with the sound of coin changing hands and deals being struck. Warford lies between Glenbrook and Hyzant, and merchants from near and far come here to sell their wares. It is the beating heart of our domain, and is my duty to ensure the safety of all within. And you administer your duties well, I see. The people are happy, of that there is no doubt. You've given me much to consider. There is no rest for young lording. All eyes will be on you in the coming days. Frederica and I will make every effort to learn the lay of the land, so we may share in your weight of your duties. What? This 200 pool ship is killing me, and I don't even have her yet, and I'm at 186 pulls. My life! By the way, that's almost 400 cubes worth of pulls. I haven't played Azure Lane in a while. I should get back to it. Okay, let's enter another house. Nothing in here. Oh, wait. 300 coins. There we go. Oh, there's one over here. Another recovery. The most esteemed patronages from each nation will be attending the ceremony, I hear. A veritable melting pot of politics. Such an opportunity to meet and speak with your peers must not be wasted, my lord. Thank you, Saltmonger. You play every day. I know, Keg. I do love your updates on Azure Lane stuff. It reminds me to get back and play, try to get some of these ships. I mean, when you got me last time during that event where we had a bunch of, what are they called? Blood, God, what are they called? The European Iron Blood? Where there was a bunch of the Iron Blood event. And I got so many Iron Blood ships. I love it. Now I just need to level them up. Still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your bride to be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done. They're all Russian ships at the moment. In Soviet Russia. No, it's not funny anymore. Goddamn Putin. God damn it, Putin! Why'd you have to do Russian things? A lot of people have come to town for the ceremony. I even saw a man earlier wandering around with wide-eyed wonder. Yes. God damn it, Putain. I can scarcely remember what the last time Glenbrook was host to such marvelous tourney. Who among the nations will win glory? Which will be made known the fiercest of all in Ozelia? I mean, there is history to be made. Yeah, like, whenever I make a Russia joke, I'm like, is it even worth making these days? Because the world is kind of shit right now because of Russia. Well, the Russian government. You can't blame all of Russia for the government. I must make myself wait. I must make ready for the wedding ceremony. What gift would best suit the union of you and Lady Frederica? It's an impossible choice. Perhaps an audience with Lord Simon will spark inspiration. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their lord, an impressive achievement by my experience. Ah, a dragon. It's a bad time. I see means I usually be funny, but just feel in bad flavor at the moment, considering what is actually happening. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like we can joke. The world used to be able that we could make a joke and feel, a little guilty we made it, but like, whatever. Right now, because things are currently happening and people are losing their homes and yeah, it's sad. Okay, so this is Dragon, the guy Dragon. I'm just gonna call him Dragon. He's who's in charge of overseeing the mines with his new explosives. He looks edgy. He apparently has wide-eyed wonder at everything. After his father Svarog was all but relegated to a life on the Afrostia Outlands, he dedicated himself to his studies at the archive in hopes of restoring his family's honor. He's a young genius who discovered how to make explosives. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Dragon these nuts! My apologies, and you are? The apology should be mine. I'm Sir Noah Wolford. Got it! I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town for a while longer, but I rest assured I will be punctual in my arrival. I'd like to explore... Yeah. Let's look around for anything else. I think we've been inside everywhere. Yeah. Okay, we've been pretty much everywhere. Dragon, the rocks the dragon, come get the mines. Dragon, rock the dragon, come get a mine. Let's go back to encampment. Took me a second to realize that, yeah, you were doing the Dragon Ball theme. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so there are classes and weapon ranks and things to do. Wonder when I'll get access to the rest of these mechanics. Oh, I click plus to finish up. And exploration. Love that English opening because of that song. It's so good, it really is. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I best not arrive late. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. God, it's so good. I need to listen to it.
Thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
It's okay, mate.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
Ah, good to know.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to
Good old
say,
family
my
looking out for each
expectations were
other.
exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve.
Ah, he's one of those people.
We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
Or at least attempt to.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
On one level, but we're all individual nations still. Also, Keg, look at this. She's beautiful. So pretty. So pretty. I want to show that because, yeah. Ooh la la, right? That's some top quality waifu design.
Makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers.
And yet you have a department for selling it.
This is the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Okay, religion.
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
Has to be.
We're
all political.
Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Ah, that's a progressive thing. Wait, I'm king of salt.
Yes. Pray, forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise.
That's a measured answer.
No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
For Hoffenheim.
Yes, Lord Simone.
For Hoffenheim.
Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Well, salt is a necessary requirement.
All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
Well, that's a tempered response.
Agree then.
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute.
So they got a leader on
But
top, the
perhaps this
Hierophant.
joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
No pressure, though.
Father.
Save in progress. But it's good because you get to get it because you get 2 soul hearts, right? Oh, we got another side event over at the castle. What events are going on at the castle? Whitehome Garden.
Father spoke not a single...
Please,
oh,
sister,
crap.
You weep and wail like...
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
So, the Princess Cordelia Glenbrook, the third child and only daughter of King Ragnar, who brought the Old Iron War to its end. She is a young princess with a graceful air around her, prefers her kind-hearted Roland over her high-strung Franny. Aww.
Like a common girl. Show some composure. Father has a kingdom to rule. A kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Wow.
Yes, of course.
No wonder she favors Roland.
Speak as if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
Speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
And you speak of high-strungness.
He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patriot.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
The hell they are.
Wow, that's egotistical bullshit.
Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
Wow.
Use them well.
That's pretty manipulative assholery.
Bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Yeah, but ruling, assuming everyone's just servant, is a shit position too.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Done 100 and... Good lord, reach 200 to get guaranteed, but... Yeah. Brother... You can tell she's the youngest, though, from that because she relies on her brothers a lot.
I yield.
So Maxwell.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
You've always been able to see through me.
And yet apparently he's masked.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Nice.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him.
I love this art
Tomorrow
style so much.
What I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Aww.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself.
Yeah, highly detailed, but
Must
bit
have taken
hard.
quite a blow.
Right? Is this the same team who made
I suppose I
Octopath?
should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
Like, pixel art, but pushed to the extremes.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
He's right. It's not easy when you live a life where you're in a position people expect things from you, and even when people say we don't expect shit from you, they still get disappointed with you. It's basically just shit. Alright, let's go.
Now that's what I call a feast.
He's getting
You've
crunked.
landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
I can see it
in
his eyes.
Lord Dragan. And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
Is she marrying me or are you,
I can
mate?
tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica.
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
Aww.
No apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Give her.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
He's drunk.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
I love that every time they do that, it's punctuated with a
Truth be
sound.
told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
Huh.
Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
Oof.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Oh.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well.
Damn.
My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters.
Ah, so the outcast children, the family in a lot of
No
ways.
more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
Damn straight.
And so I did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
He is so drunk.
Dan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by trade from the realm over.
Yeah.
Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
And there's the drunk talking.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see.
You better not throw up my floor.
More as a matter of
I like him, but I'm not cleaning his puke.
But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
It's the first step towards true harmony for our free nations, and I welcome it. Benefit all three, nothing wrong. It's impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. I'll be honest with him, because he's been honest with us.
It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well.
Interesting. You are the first I've spoken to express such skepticism, and yet, you may see more clearly than most.
Like as not, it is a baseless worry.
But it's, I wouldn't say baseless, we were at war 30 years ago.
We may at last share a common goal, but our motivations differ.
Hmm.
The future is murky, no matter how brightly some may try to paint it. My new cousin has the intuition of a leader, I see. Or perhaps you're simply a worrywart.
Yeah.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
He's slurring.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see.
The voice actor is doing a great job of showing he's getting drunker and drunker.
My dear cousin, pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Oh lord, no, don't throw up, don't throw up, no. What?
Trigan, are you quite alright?
Worry not, Frederica, I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps
tipsy.
Just like...
I love it, tipsy. I'm just a bit tipsy. We didn't throw up, but he did fall asleep on my floor.
It seems Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little.
You'd
Neither
say
does
that
he
again.
hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future.
Aww.
Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Oop, every time.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Aww.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Aww.
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
Yeah. You still wait on each other's shoulders, literally this time. God fucking damn it. Oh, Benedict, what's going on?
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
I'm guessing...
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed.
Serenoa's mother, I'm guessing.
Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Ooh.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
Oh.
Lord,
Oh no.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that?
Odd issue, huh?
Our boy in good hands. My old dear friend. Long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Aw. Oh well. Dad's dead. Let's leave it at that. Or he'll be dead soon. If he's got a heart condition in this kind of world, it won't take much to see him finally dead. The assembly hall. Clack, clack.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward.
Okay.
I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
I have no experience in this.
Of course, Lord Simone.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
Lay down, my lord, but the king makes the person lower the boy into a grave. That's what I would do. God fucking damn.
Subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart.
We haven't seen the king yet.
To that
Be nice to know who we work directly under.
Counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me. I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I.
Shush you.
For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
What's with the scales? Why are they free?
My son, I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The scale?
The scales of conviction. A holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Cool, I don't like it. I'm kidding. It's a tri-scale.
It was gifted to our family by the
Unbalanced, right?
From this day on, I entrust it to you.
I say the king gave it to
However,
us.
It is of little use without these.
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies.
Okay.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead.
Okay.
Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good.
Wisdom.
Duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
March!
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
So, imagine spending them on simple knickknacks. I got knickknacks, paddywhacks, Cadillacs. I got knickknack, paddywhacks, Cadillacs, Shadowlacks, Wadawhack,
And so the stewardship of House Wolffort passes from father to son. Lord Simone Wolffort, beloved throughout Glenbrook,
We give them
entrusts the future
dogs
to
the
young
bone.
Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfforts set forth to the Crown City.
Okay.
With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolffort sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
Again, okay.
So Lord Simon will step
Ragnar, the
down.
king.
I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually.
Oh yeah, that is a dignified older gentleman. The current king of Glenbrook. He is revered as the wise king who brought the Salt Iron War to its end. He launched the joint mining venture between these three nations as its coordinator.
What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
He gave me a scale.
He has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
And then he gave me a scale that you gave him. At work is about play Elden Ring, can't have Chrome open. That's fine. Go enjoy.
Loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, your majesty. I shall not disappoint.
Have fun. Hey, I whoops.
I dare you to say that again, Thalys.
Oh.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost.
Final Fantasy 14 thing.
Fit to represent our nation.
Fair enough, same answer as Gwyn Keg.
Shadows, like the minor lordlings.
That looks like a dick bag. I was doing some cleaning, sorry. This guy looks like a dick bag.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Hypno's been shittier.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Yeah, you're representatives.
Such strong words, sister.
Oh, that's a villain face. That is a villain face. Look at that. That's contempt. Good luck with your Final Fantasy 14 things, They're both villains. Yep. Count Gustadov's younger sister. Unlike her older brother, she judges others based on lineage and greatly dislikes those not in her family main line. Who knows?
Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies, but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Sarah Noah Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica.
If they're not bad guys, they're just dick bags, at least.
She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
So there's definitely a racist aspect to the pink hair thing. Even more so.
Forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalys and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf. And my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
Yep, hopefully. I mean, if one of them were to, say, get stabbed in the face, would anyone notice? Smithy is now available at the encampment. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, and I'm slipping in my chair. I'm slipping. Young Smithy, as a blacksmith, I have the privilege of looking after everyone's weapons. It is my honor to forge and repair whatever Warford warriors require. Any blades need tempering or bows need priming, you only need to say the word. The Smithy. Unlock upgrade your weapons and unlock abilities, but they require money. Each weapon has 3 ranks. Increase the rank unlocks even more powerful abilities for the weapon. You require materials and money for... in addition... Okay, pretty useful. Ah, exclusive. With all cannot be active at the same time, however, once you've acquired either one, both become available and you can switch between them. That's not bad. So this ability, I could unlock this ability and get access to both, but I guess can't use them at the same time. Well, let's upgrade. Damage up 1. 5%. Potency by 5%. And that's pretty much all I can do. Unless... You have materials, don't you? You do. I would like to buy 2 of your stone, 2 of your iron, and I will sell you large pellet. Don't know why I put on that accent. It felt wrong. It felt wrong. Okay, all this requires a lot more iron. Fiber. Stone, but not enough money. Stone and iron, but still not enough money. Same, still not enough money. I need just a little more money, game. You know what? I'm gonna sell the really low. I'm really close, so I'm gonna sell. What's that? I hope it gets me a few more upgrades. I'm always a fan of upgrading rogues to have more ability. Yeah, we'll give you that power, and then we'll save the rest of the materials for next time. Leave the encampment. Why not the tanks? Honestly, I get worried. In games like this, I get worried about my tanks. Also because usually in the early game, tanks will have the stats they need to do their job. So you're not really needing to micromanage them right away. Later it becomes sucky. Because you only have the one, really. Serenoa kinda does it, Roland's kinda got it, but they're more DPS than tanking.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian mines have commenced in earnest.
Oh, nice. Oh, I need to click.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated.
Did I blow my nose? Okay.
May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said.
That's the best crowd control.
Hyzant's Sultan capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit. And House Wolford,
with his explodey powder,
has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history.
Yay!
Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
To health and happiness!
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
One's dead and one's dying, I'm
swept
sure.
Away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Yes.
Now that
We
the
have a tournament to
formalities are
win.
done with, let the festivities begin.
Woo! Party popper!
Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Oh wow! Yeah, nope. There's if his nation is religious based, this guy is definitely getting by due to corruption. He's got golden teeth. That bastard, right? The Saintly Seven seems to be their governing body, which I guess means that there are 7 ministers. He's in charge of Salt. Religious country, yeah. The Saintly Seven's Minister of Salt. He manages all things related to the source, from which the Holy State's wealth springs.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
Huh. Okay, pretty boy. Good lord. Saintly 7, Minister of Arms. Exharm Malik Martial. He is a knight who's shown promise at a young age and was what's wrong with me today? Subsequently entrusted with the nation's military matters.
I would take the measure of this man.
General of the Alfrosti army, Avlora. A woman orphaned by war, she toiled to earn the rank of general and is known as the strongest in Ailsfrost. Her skills are acknowledged by the Archduke himself. Huh. Oh, we saw these characters earlier, but now we can actually look up their information.
Let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer.
Let's get crunked!
There is a tourney to be had, after all.
Alright, but can we get crunked?
A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches. Will any among you prove a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge?
How do I? I don't. Actually, I've got a good memory. I've always been good with this. I'm always good at remembering characters, but this is early game, so I'm just looking up characters as they come in and building up this sort of correlation. This person's this job, they've got this sort of personality, try to keep it on top of each other. Like, just keep crossing lines until it either makes sense or it's a maze so deep and complex, I will never see the end of it.
I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our...
My brain is a crazy house. I can actually tell you nearly every character in Pathfinder Wrath for the Righteous. That is how bad my brain can work.
Final preparations are complete.
I have a brain for RPGs, essentially.
Our time is nigh,
and that's about it.
Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
From Pathfinder Wrath for the Righteous. Camellia, Cerealia. Ugh. Sorry, nose is set. Darren. How did I pronounce it? The problem is I forget pronunciation. Stovol? God damn, I know that's wrong, but I just heard it too, because I was playing before stream. Aurelia. God, I hate the names, the other names. You know what? Screw it, you can call me a liar. But I remember a lot of them, like, in context when I'm playing. It's weird. Like, my brain goes, you're playing this game, here's all the information you need. And I'm like, why do I need this? And my brain is like, you'll need it. It's an RPG.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
Yeah, it's like, it's a switch, it's a door. It's auto. Have more faith in yourself. No time for self-pity. Come. So this one's essentially saying, don't think about it. This one is saying, it's gonna be hard love. You need to get your head in gear. And this one is saying, I believe you are more than what you are. And I feel, yeah, you are more than what you think you just are.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I
You'll see me do that a lot. This is just like,
of course it will.
Both my personal feelings and how the characters should interact.
House Wolfort is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
Aww.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Yes, you wet. We met her earlier.
And you are?
Apologies for
not it's in character, it should be fine.
This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
But I don't just do it in character, I do it in, like, perspective. Like, it's not just what the character I'm playing would say, but it's also, like, what the character I'm talking to might need to hear. Some characters will need hard love, others will need unconditional support. Just how I look at it. Some prefer a goofball.
His Highness safe. though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolford.
It's an honor.
Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see.
God, I love the perspective on this.
Now let us begin.
I never got a chance to play Octopath.
Today we take the
so this is nice.
And
today we claim victory.
Victory! Victory! Roland and Hewitt joined your forces. Roland's aptitude in battle. Well, we saw it earlier. Strikes foes in 2 squares in front of him with his spear. His steed grants him exceptional mobility. Hewitt's an aptitude in battle. Never played Octopath? I know, but I never bought it. I actually heard because it was alright, and I wasn't really big into doing another RPG. Already had enough. So I never ended up getting Octopath, and I should really play it sometime. I really should. Easily traverses terrain with large elevations. Higher the ground, the greater her range. Yeah, I never played Octopath, but I hear good things. I am looking forward to Live Alive, because that's getting a 2.5 update and its first official English release. I'm late to stream. Gotta die. You got a stream on tonight, Hickey? Or are you late to another friend's stream? Either way, I wish you luck. It's a busy day. It's a busy day for all. Best to greet our guest. Give me a moment to take a measure of my soon-to-be opponents. My own stream? Good luck. It seems we're all doing our own streams after the collab. But it was early, so we all had plenty of time. Take care. Give me a chance to measure on my soon-to-be opponents. Phallus and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney. Soon you will lead your first foray into battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. We fought at the... okay, whatever. What stratagem do you have in mind for the tourney? Our house fights of honor. There will be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no. You gotta take what you can get. You handle yourself admirably when the bandits attacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. And I do. We need healing magic a lot. Is that so, my lord? To tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response, but thank you for your flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. I have faith in my ability in my allies. Else, we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not so nervous as I was a moment ago. I shall do my best to answer your every expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy of fighting alongside you. With a wedding on the horizon, I imagine time must be a precious resource for you. Your life's on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I do care for him all the same. Aww. Family. You're joining the tourney with my brother, aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him ever since he was little. Roland could barely stand after they sparred. But he walks like the Dawn Spear. He even walks like the Dawn Spear now. I'm so proud to have him as my brother. Aww. Sibling love. My apologies. Franny is always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please keep my brother safe, will you? Sir Maxwell. Ooh. That's an interesting... silver hair and a face covered with a mask. I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have great interest in seeing him his performance at the tourney. I would wish you good luck, but I would rather your skill carry you the victory. You can carry your father's legacy on your shoulder, young lord. Eager am I to see how it fits you. Oh, hello. Silvio. Lord of House Trelaw. Silvio Trelaw. Lord of House Trelaw, one of Glenbrook's high houses. His distant domain lacks the fighting power of the other two houses, but he's been entrusted with safeguarding kingdom's precious reservoir. Congratulations on your recent appointment. News of Lord Seaman's abdication was sudden, but to be sure, all lords must give up their position in time. Still, I am certain that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be trying indeed. If you ever require counsel or a sympathetic ear to bend, do not hesitate to call upon House Telior. Dargan? Is it true that General Avlora will be taken to the field in the tourney? The right hand of the Archduke, rivaled only by her lord in ferocity. I doubt she judges a friendly competition worthy of her abilities. Still, if she lives up to her reputation, she won't have to try hard to prove a match for even the mightiest warrior. Hey, Lila. Congratulations on your recent appointment as Lord. I'm sure the entire realm will celebrate the occasion. Lord Simon has been a dear friend to us. Pray do not hesitate to come to us in times of need. Well, good to know. You are the first Lord of House Warlet, yes? I've seen you from afar, but I believe this is the time I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folks sing of your house bravery during the Sultane War. However, I suspect it shan't be long before they speak of House Marcial's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. Alright, Sorcery. I'm Sorcery Ende, but I'm sure you knew that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. The duties of the young lordling are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mine bring prosperity to us all. Such a massive endeavor is bound to be fraught with danger. If you and yours are ever require medical treatment, pray visit the Ministry of Medicine. We are blessed with the finest medical minds in Norzelia, but our facilities aren't open to anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal. I've heard tell of the Ministry. It said even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how their medicines are performed. You learnt about the Ministry of Magic. Ministry of Magic. Ministry of Medicine. As the game progresses, you will uncover information that will unlock additional responses in future conversations. Cool. Claris. Young Lord Warlet. Thank you for the honor of including me among such esteemed company. Each face I see is more impressive than last. Even members of the Saintly Seven have deigned to step foot upon our shores. Of course, I have... One second. There we go. Of course, I have had dealings with Hyzent in the past. I am taken to understand that all are equal in the eyes of the goddess, even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations. I intend to use this opportunity to avail myself of this famed equality, and perhaps win the ear of a saint in the process. Sorry, I'm snotty for some reason. A country where the station is not not decided at birth. I was not aware Hyzent's goddess was so equable in her judgment. I would very much like to make time to visit. Stories of Minister Exham's skill have reached even the lips of my servants. I am very much looking forward to seeing the truth of the tale. Oh, pardon me. Ah, that's what it is. A rogue little puff or something has been sitting on my nose, tickling it. Benedict, my lord, before the tourney begins, I'd like to ask you a single question. I'm gonna blow my nose. Just to be safe. A single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? Chance for the three nations to gather and celebrate, although the battle may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Warlock's legacy. It may be entertainment, but reputation's at stake. If we show weakness, it will be noted by all in attendance. Yep, that's me. Just so, my lord. Each nation will show their strength and take measure of the others in turn. It will be a test of skill as well as mettle. I'll not treat it lightly. Very well. It shall be the first of many tests to come, I'm sure. I am sure. was honored to be allowed to fight by House Warford's side. I should do my utmost to bring honor to you on the battlefield. With you at my side, friend, I feel like we could take on the entire realm. I dare say we give the Dawn Spear his first taste of defeat. That's a little ambitious, friendo. Oh, cat. Nyan. 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 What is with me? I'm just looking at a cat. Alright, down we go. Oh, General Alora? Avlora. Oh, who's this? Bewitching dancer. I understand your medal shall be on display at the tourney, my lord. It may leave an impression on all in attendance. Thank you. The soldiers here are obedient. I'll give him that, but I can't say the same of Air Frost military. Why did I receive a things just then? For better or worse, in A Frost we value freedom among all else. Those with the drive to succeed will naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lords and ladies may view us as a rabble of ambitious upstarts, we aren't behold to traditions in Aelfrost. If you have any interest to see what true freedom looks like, you're welcome anytime. It's judged by ability, not birth. Certainly produce some formidable passages. Should visit when I get a chance. You're from House Warford, yes? Your reputation is formidable to be sure, but Aelfrost military second to none. Day and night we train. I dare say even our rank and file would be a match for any other army's elite troops. Well, just the other day, we managed to catch a particularly dangerous smuggler, who is swift as a horse and deadly with a bow as any man alive. Even I broke a bone in the process. That was a capable soldier. Makes you what desperate paths our choices would send us down. That wasn't in the demo, I don't think. I got this far, and I don't remember the smuggler being a thing. Soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those the Black Irons? Huh. About the archives. It said the archives have countless tomes to answer any and all questions you could have asked for. You need to only seek them out. Interesting. Obviously, the implication is there's going to be a choice where we'll be with the nations. And it'll be a choice to see the Ministry of Magic or the archives, frankly, at the end of the day. The Bloody Shield will be fighting on behalf of Aelfrost this year's tournament. He's the captain of the Duchy's elite Hawk Knights, and a fierce Hawk Shield himself, Hawk Riders. I hope to see the man in action. I've never seen a woman, or man for that matter, quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. What I wouldn't give to serve under someone like her. I know, right? Word has it her new assistant is a strapping young researcher said to be well versed in ice magic. I knew I should have spent more time in my books instead of the training yard. I very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant myself. Perhaps I will, sooner rather than later. Your first tourney is Lord of the House, eh? I knew this day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I are at your back, my lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in the dirt, my lord. I'm your man. Let's show him what the stuff House Warford's made out of. Apparently dirt. Lord Serenoa, Benedict has been looking for you. But you already spoken. I guess if you didn't go south, just so you knew. Lord Serenoa, I understand... Oh, wait, who's this? Lord of House Folks. Landori Folks. Landroy. It'd be Landroy. Lord of House Folks, one of Glenbrook's high houses. His bow arm is said to surpass even that of Lord Simon. The king himself praises both his battle prowess and his fierce loyalty to the crown. I understand the Wolford name is now in your hands. Allow me to reintroduce myself as your peer. I am Landroy Folks, one of Glenbrook's Glenbrook's three high houses. Ugh. This tourney is the first and best chance to show the skill of Wilfred's new generation. You have my support. May you find success deserving of a high house. Just be Lord Wilfred. I'm Patriti, Patriarch of House Constra. By King Redgrid's grace, we were chosen above all else to attend this momentous ceremony. 'Tis an honor, truly. All we have we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him as well as we can. Today I fight by Sir Maxwell's side at the tourney. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serenoa, and may the fight be one to remember. Cool. We won't forget about the final bout between Lord Simon and Dawnsphere. 'Twas a match for history. 'Tis a shame Lord Simon won't be here to have another go at it. Some representing House Warford this year, I hear. Don't reckon it. Okay, cool. Essentially, just a recap of things we do now. Ida Dawnsphere returning to defend the title he won at previous tourney. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels. Okay. Fails. Sereno, Wilfred. How good to see you again. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Fails Afrost, at your service, though I suppose I should be calling you my brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have, full of history and great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it to deliver me one so grand. It seems we haven't met formally yet. I am Erica Afrost. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is old, for a lack of better word for it. I'm sure it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. That was a backhanded comment, if there was ever any. A predictable match with a predictable outcome. Not big on small talk. Good to know. I think that's it from us on this end. I think we talked to everyone. Gotten all the information we can muster. I'm gonna save here, though. There were a lot of cutscenes, and there was a lot to start up, but it's almost been 3 hours, and I don't want to go too long tonight. So I will be going. Let's go find someone to raid. Let me just transfer us to... Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. So let's find someone to raid. Who do I want to raid? I'm gonna raid Aya. I'm gonna raid Aya tonight. I was gonna raid someone. I was thinking of raiding a few other people, but I was playing this game earlier, so I really like it. No, we'll go to Sleepy Pikachu. She's playing right now. I won't stick around in her chat because of spoilers, but I will send you guys on. So, send frosty raids to her, and I'll see you next time. Raid! Shadow Legends. I mean, what? Bye. Oh shit. There we go.